This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
Hello. Well, they're still here. Thousands of passengers who should be 27 hours into their Alaskan cruise by now will now be stuck at Pier 27 in San Francisco until Sunday. Crews are working on patching up that hole in the hull after the ship banged into the dock during a botched parking job yesterday. Our Betty, you just spoke with one passenger who's going nowhere right now. And actually, you've got some details of the itinerary. I'm very curious.
That's right, Jules. It will be a shortened itinerary, and this passenger I spoke to said it's really not all that bad, though he described this entire experience as, quote, discombobulated. Now, take a look over my shoulder. That is the Ruby Princess. It has been more than 24 hours since more than 3,000 passengers boarded that ship. And now passengers have a choice. They can get off the ship for a full refund or choose to stay on it for a partial refund. We have new video of that dent in the ship. The U.S. Coast Guard is inspecting and reviewing repair work. The Ruby Princess is now expected to depart at 4 p.m. on Sunday. The itinerary will be cut from a 10-day cruise to a 7-day cruise to Alaska. I spoke with one of the local passengers on the ship, better known, I should say, as Bleacher Dave. He's from Oakland, and he actually described the mood on board as pretty celebratory. People are enjoying the pool, indulging in some great meals, playing games. He just finished going to a martini demonstration this afternoon. He told me that at this point he's undecided, but Princess Cruises is giving passengers until 11 a.m. on Sunday to decide. And in his words, he said you can pretty much eat yourself silly until then.
But for the most part, people are in good cheer. You know, the lounges are packed. There's been movies, there's been entertainment, there's jokes, there's comedians, musicians. Of course, the bars are packed. Food, dessert. We're sitting here in port where we're having a full cruise ship experience. It is really a good time, minus the rocking of being out in the ocean.
Well, he said that he did take an unofficial survey, just talking to other guests, and he feels like folks who are local may get off the ship, but those who traveled a far distance to get here, maybe they took a flight, they will stick it out. He did say also that although Princess Cruises was not entirely transparent about the collision before they all got on board, they have been very good with giving passengers updates every 2 hours. So once again, a live look at the Ruby Princess is still docked. Their departure time is now 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jules, Bleacher Dave, he's pretty optimistic. He said one thing about being docked here, better Wi-Fi service.
Oh, Wi-Fi, okay.
Great weather.
Oh, yes.
But he left his prized cigars at home in Oakland, and he is thinking about maybe going home and getting them and maybe making it back in the meantime.
He probably could. For those who get seasick, I mean, this is a perfect staycation on the boat, you know, not a bad idea. But
truly.
Truly, we could actually go pick up the cigars for him and bring it to him.
Maybe we can get an Uber or a DoorDash driver.
We'll figure it out as long as we get a little night on the ship there. All right, Betty, great report. Thank you so much. All right, now to Oakland. As of this evening, the city's 911 dispatch operation is fully back up and running more than 24 hours after it initially crashed. It all started with a power outage yesterday afternoon. The city says the dispatch center was able to take 911 calls within 10 minutes. But the president of the police union told me today the dispatch computer system, which sends out information to first responders, wasn't restored until about 2 hours ago. Dispatchers actually had to use pen and paper to take down information, which created a backlog when seconds matter.
Allowing things like this to slip are just not acceptable. It goes back to our experience during the ransomware attack where there's no response from the administration. They need to respond. They need to fix it. They need to put as much effort in to taking calls and responding as Oakland police officers are doing on a daily basis.
So we did reach out to the city for a response, and here's what they sent us. They sent us a statement reading in part, quote, work continues to resolve the contributing factors of this incident and to reinforce the systems that support emergency dispatch staff to prevent future incidents. All right, question for you. Would you be able to live with a particular sound in your background all day, every day? Take a listen. So those blaring horns are required to warn that a train is coming through. But as Max Darrow reports, the city of San Mateo is now looking to quiet things down near those Caltrain tracks.
For around 40 years, Sharon Sanchez has called this block of the North Central neighborhood in San Mateo home.
I like the neighborhood because it's very friendly. We have neighbors that have been here a long time. It's very family oriented.
And over that time period, she's gotten quite used to the sound of train horns and trains whooshing by.
There's different times of the day when it's definitely more intrusive.
Sanchez lives about a block from the Villa Terrace train crossing.
They have to honk it every time they start coming through the intersection. Because it's an open intersection. And there's actually three very close. There's the San Mateo station, this one, and then the one in Burlingame. So they honk it a little along the way.
But that could soon change. The San Mateo City Council is considering removing the crossing here and establishing a quiet zone in an effort to reduce train horn noise in the neighborhood.
I would say that if a majority of the people in this area would like it, I think that it would be nice if they would consider that.
Train horn noise is a quality of life issue.
Mayor Amarantz Lee says the city's idea is to close the Villa Terrace crossing and add more safety mechanisms to the next crossing at East Bellevue.
This is a real opportunity for us to engineer actual solutions that could help reduce train horn noise and bring safety improvements to the corridor as well.
She says they'd like to move forward with this, but the next step will involve community input.
There's a need at this moment, at this juncture, to really turn to the community and say, you know, these are some of the trade-offs that you'll have to weigh.
So around the neighborhood, there are a variety of opinions about this. One longtime resident told me that closing the crossing completely could mean it'll take longer for kids who live on that side of the tracks to get to and from school every day. Sanchez says she'd welcome the opportunity to chime in if this is truly a legitimate possibility.
Over the last 20 years, we've heard rumors and buzzing about it, and then it kind of goes away, and then you hear it again, and then it goes away.
But the biggest benefit of closing the crossing from her standpoint isn't actually the reduction of train noise. It's the reduction of traffic.
We get a lot of extra traffic here from El Camino in California because it's kind of an easy way to get between Peninsula Avenue and here. A lot of bigger trucks that are too big for the neighborhood end up kind of getting in here and not being able to get out. So I think that would probably stop that.
Two nuisances she'd be happy to have less of.
Most people, I think, would be okay with it.
In a neighborhood she's glad to call home.
So if the plan moves forward, San Mateo aims to have its quiet zone established by the end of 2025. Menlo Park and Palo Alto have similar plans, but those cities will have a lot of work to do to get around the horn requirements.
For that, the city would have to install some more safety equipment, put a quad gate on there to completely shut off access, and a few other things. Just basically things that make it much harder for the tracks to be accessed, and that would essentially preempt the federal regulation and allow us to travel through without blowing the horn in that area.
The second way to get around the horn requirement is something called grade separation. Here's an example. At the new Hillsdale station, traffic and pedestrians can cross under the tracks, so there is no interference. Santa Clara County is launching a new guaranteed income program for unhoused high school seniors. The $3 million pilot program is set to launch next summer. It will provide 50 students with a monthly payment of $1,200 for 3 months to help them transition to college or a career. Participants will also have access to financial and peer mentoring.
This not only benefits the grant recipient, but also creates a legacy of prosperity for their children and future generations.
Estimates are that 2,500 students in the Santa Clara County are unhoused. So if the program works, they hope to expand it to help more of those students. Police in Richmond have released body camera footage from a deadly shooting, and a warning it may be tough to watch. Police say officers were serving a warrant last month when the suspect pointed an AR-style rifle right at them.
Richmond police, over your hands! Over your hands!
So police were searching for weapons in the home on Sanderling Island. Officers say when they opened a door, 66-year-old Kevin McDonald was sitting on the bed with the gun pointed at them. Officers shot and killed him. After the shooting, officers say they recovered dozens of guns, including 17 ghost guns, along with more than 1,000 rounds of ammo and a live hand grenade.
So there was, again, gun manufacturing equipment, whether it was being used or whether he was manufacturing guns. is still being investigated.
Police identified the officers as two 16-year veterans of the department. The Contra Costa DA's office is now looking into the case. Farmers is the latest major insurance company to cut back on its business in California. It began limiting policies here on Monday following similar moves by Allstate and State Farm. Now, unlike the others, Farmers will still write new policies with a monthly cap. All three companies cited rising inflation and wildfire risk.
These insurance companies are saying that they can't make money in California. What do you say to that?
It's a complete lie. We went back and looked. For the last 30 years, insurance companies in California have made 4 times the profit that they made nationally on the average.
You gotta love consumer watchdogs, right? Rosenfield thinks this may be a play by the insurance giants to force state regulators to approve rate hikes. So the upcoming Barbie movie is getting a lot of buzz, and hundreds of collectors and fans are getting the party started early in Florida. The National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention is on right now in Orlando, so many collectors say they're pleased to see how the classic icon has evolved over the years.
I definitely feel like it's gotten so much better since I was a child. They have wheelchair Barbies. They have I've seen almost every ethnicity that you could find in a Barbie now. They're doing a great job of being inclusive and diverse.
So the Barbie movie, it comes out later this month. It'll be interesting. All right, thanks for watching. The news continues streaming on CBS News Bay Area. We'll see you back here at 11 o'clock. Have a wonderful weekend.